Veterans re-entering civilian life face many challenges, including finding a job. Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Welcome to this edition of Military Makeover Operation Career. Today, we have 4 inspirational stories of former servicemen and women who have reinvented themselves and are thriving at companies who value their unique skills. First up, we're headed skywards, visiting a high-flying company that's geared up to not only service jets, but also to help our veterans soar into a new career. In fact, roughly 1/4 of their team members are current or former military.
Duncan Aviation is the largest maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility for business aviation aircraft here in the United States, and we serve a fair amount outside the U.S. My grandfather started it as a small aircraft sales organization back in Iowa with 12 people. And we've really grown, changed, followed our customers' needs, and built a tremendous team here. Veteran community here at Duncan Aviation is strong, and so we've leveraged that over the many years. And I believe that if you saw our engine shop, for instance, where over 70% of our members are retired from the military, it becomes a family there, but it's a family throughout our 2,500 team members.
So I was in the United States Marine Corps for 5 years. I was stationed in North Carolina. I was an avionics technician, and I worked on Hueys and Cobras. Being a woman in the Marine Corps is definitely very challenging. We are in a male-dominated industry, so it's just one of those things where you have to work, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times as hard as everybody else. Transitioning from the Marine Corps to civilian life was hard. I will say it was a little bit of a culture shock though when I started working here, just because you're working on such beautiful airplanes. You go from working on helicopters that are just gray and black and all metal on the inside to these luxurious airplanes that have really nice veneer, beautiful seats. So it was a little bit of a culture shock in that aspect. Duncan Aviation has a very big military community. So it's like, walking out on the floor, and to your left and to your right is somebody that served as well. If you need help doing something, you can easily walk over to the person to your left, to your right, and you can ask them for help. And not only that though, but Duncan Aviation is a great company. If I ever had plans to leave in the future, I would want to take Duncan Aviation with me.
Company-wide, we're just over 2,500 people. We've got well over 400 team members with over 25 years experience. We value the individual, we value their technical expertise and what they bring to the organization that's unique. And that really is our strength. In an organization like this, technical expertise, customer service expertise, relationships and trust really make all the difference.
I served in the Air Force for 6 years. Ended up leaving the military after the 6 years as a senior airman. When you're deployed, you get to around friends and you create family members out of it. That's probably the best part about the military. I think there's a lot of value that a person holds long term over serving your country and going the extra steps that a lot of people don't. And that's something that just carries with you, that ownership, that piece of I put into this. Getting out of the military, I didn't know what to do. I'd been in aviation for 6 years fixing aircraft, and when I got out, I didn't know how to do that in the civilian world. Eventually, somebody told me about Duncan Aviation, and that's where I started working my path back in. Duncan, one of the best things about Duncan is that family piece. The piece that I talked about with the military is that you have that family. And Duncan really took those steps to make themselves a family, make it an environment where everybody felt together. We have about 25% of our workforce is veteran. That's one of my favorite pieces about coming here too.
Our tagline is experience unlike any other, and we want our customers to have that experience with their business aircraft, but we also want that experience to flow through to our team members.
From the moment that I stepped foot here, I felt welcome.
I absolutely love being around all the people and getting out there and getting to work with everybody. So many different personalities and so much in this environment. It's all just really great to be around.
We all look out for each other, we respect and trust each other, and ultimately we have built a family.